Jallow, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxon's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women, I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires. And it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxon's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxon's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxon's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bio and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, You and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send His fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxon's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Jallo.
Mr. Minister, we understand, say, 21 sheep then come with res Nawataki. Is it true?
The Salon people them receive a gift from the people of China of res for the tune of about 1,114 metric tons of rice. This don't come for the past 3 years. The reason whether they come now for letting give for food for asset creation, what does that mean? If people then they make inland valleys.
Good morning, and welcome to a program where we call KOL RES. Right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issues them. We're the front page of the different newspaper in the Punado for the morning, and after we can all look at them paper there, so we can bring people them inside where they can help we follow we discuss the different issues them. So if you just join me, don't forget for like and share the program, and at the same time, you will not subscribe yet, please consider for do so now. Okay, so we go quickly and watch what's in there at the front page of the different newspaper them. And the first paper we take inside the program this morning, now the Concord Times newspaper, we say, reports 2024 is deadliest year for migrants. Audit Service signs MOU with NPPA to enhance accountability and service delivery. Minister Chernobyl tells Sierra Leone's story in Columbia University on youth empowerment. Blue Peace constructs 65 water kiosks, 15 public toilets across Freetown. And Finda Diana Konomani leads unity drive in APC. The next paper, now the Premier News, we say 2 convicted of treason sentenced to 120 years each. Legal Link calls for Blacker Lunacy Act, and Kono School for the Blind faces growing challenges. NCIA boss to share success story at Global ID for Africa events. The next paper, now the Drone newspaper, amidst ongoing power outages, Babadori residents demand sacking of EDSA leadership. Finda Diana Konimani spearhead unity drive in APC. Special court transition to residual special court, a legacy of justice. On youth empowerment, Generation 7. Information Minister tells Sierra Leone's story in Columbia University. Justice Momoja Stevens sentenced 2 to 120 years for treason. And the next paper, now the Pyramid newspaper, Leone Stars face Egypt today, and Sierra Leone's remand home in crisis, starting inmates in 2 rooms, no medical care, /scribes speak at annual IFTA program. And HRCSL probes forcing broken promises. The Salon Compass newspaper, Special courts transition to residual court, special court, a legacy of justice. I take that again. Special courts transition to residual special court, a legacy of justice. Sierra Leone bound tramadol shipment seized and revealed how car power ship corrupt officials ripping off salute. Diana Konumani leads unity drive in APC. Justice Momoja Stevens sentences 2 to 120 years for treason. The next one we will get inside the program, now the Nature newspaper, we will lose Aberdeen along the beach road and its environs due to creek encroachments and destruction of mangroves. Poland and Baltic states to dump landmine treaty citing Russia threat. And the Independent Observer newspaper, Mr. President, can we talk part 125? Over proposed bauxite mining, 100 Tonkolili landowners protest. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura unifying force in the APC. New Age newspaper say police tender AK-47 in court as exhibits on murder cases. And you as well get FAO hands over vehicle to Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. HR officer of Bloomberg, HR officer of Bloomberg student in court for fraud. The Gleaner newspaper, controversial romance, Dutch criminal impregnates President Bio's daughter. Justice denied. They neglect murders that haunt Sierra Leone. The next one at the Both Times newspaper, First Family pays final respects to Paramount Chief Boima the Fourth. And you as well get government provides startup operational capital to tripartite secretariat. And Labour Ministry, Koedu Limited, settle industrial action. The program we watch now, KOL RES, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And you will not like the program yet, please consider for do so before you go inside. And as well for you will not subscribe yet, do you consider for do so now. We go with the rest of the paper them, and the next one are the Oracle newspaper, from court to medical treatment in Nigeria. APC grassroots exposed honest by Kuroma travel, and citizen demand return of LUC Bob Musa Mansari to Kisi division. Ali Ijazi, the alpha and omega of Sierra Leone, hope and resilience. Allegations of corruption in Sierra Leone social welfare ministry. Meat meant for vulnerable citizens sold illegally. And jobs talking, okay. We go to the next one. We're at the Africa 24. Say, over poor parenting, community school teacher grumbles. And Justice Momoja Stevens sentenced 2 to 120 years for treason. In Kabbalah, 8 transformers vandalized. The Hot News newspaper, Theophilus Benda, is / Assistant Secretary General. For his exceptional qualities and experiences, JFK honored locally and globally. Declaration of intention for the APC leadership, Honorable Cole Sintue outlines a vision. The Forum newspaper, Sierra Leone rank among world's unhappiest countries. Tragedy strikes Freetown, 2 children found dead at Pentecostal school. Will APC sit back and watch another stolen election? SLPP's internal crisis. A road to a defeat 2028. Okay, now all of the paper and this, so we get inside the program this morning. Of course, we'll take a short break and we'll come back inside the program just now.
Mr. Minister, we understand, say, 21 ship then come with res Nawataki. Is it true?
The Salon people them receive a gift from the people of China of res for the tune of about 114 No, 1,114 metric tons of rice. This don't come for the past 3 years. The reason why they come now for letting give for food for asset creation. What does that mean? If people then they make inland valley swamp, they give them food for work, now heavy work, then they plant cocoa. In the past 3 years, because we get the school feeding program.
Practicing Bale Cabinet. You sabi bingo, you sabi tiger, you sabi jack, you sabi blacky, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi alaki, you sabi Bruno, you sabi rover. The more than a Bale Cabinet. Say me play Bible and una left, sabalo de ao. In Players Cabinet, dogs they run, bingo and tiger all they have fun. Jack and Blackie, looking so fine. See don't look, I'm brownie align. I lucky day, Bruno day. Rover na the man, no delay. They guard all day, keeping me peace. Sing pay and Bible read, they don't cease. Practicing Bale Cabinet. You sabi bingo, you sabi tiger, you sabi jack, you sabi Blackie, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi alaki, you sabi Bruno, you sabi rover. The more than a Bale Cabinet. Say we pen Bible and una left, sabalo de ao. The dogs they yap, the cabinet they talk. Sang we get there, but now they walk. Bible and leaf, the country stay strong. But in Bale's cabinet, the dogs belong. Cyberlord day, no room for game. Dogs and men both playing the same. Practicing Bale Cabinet. You sabi bingo, you sabi tiger, you sabi jack, you sabi blacky, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi sit down look, you sabi brownie, you sabi alaki, you sabi Bruno, you sabi rover. The more than a Bale Cabinet. Say me tell Bible and una left, sabalo de ao. They talk, saying we get there, but now they walk. Bible and leaf, the country stay strong. But in Wales cabinet, the dogs belong. Sabalord day, no room for game. Dogs and men both playing the same. Practicing Bale Cabinet. You sabi bingo, you sabi tiger, you sabi jack, you sabi blacky, you sabi sit down look.
Alright, continue for the way to inside the program. This is the program we na KOL RES, right? And we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we don't get actually two people that we don't join inside the program. We expect to get another person. We a very new guest inside the show this morning. But for now, let we get the one that we don't join. We one day on the Zoom line and the other one day on the WhatsApp line. I will introduce them by how they come inside the program this morning. And the first one, Ajibu Tijan Jalo, we did at the Zoom line, and the other one, Theophilus Benda, we did at the WhatsApp line. So yes, let we just get them for say Kushen Kabo to you this morning. Ajibu, good morning.
Good morning, Secretary. Good morning, KOL RES, and good morning, viewers all around the world.
Thank you for joining me inside the program. Okay,
No,
so we get Theophilus Benda. Theophilus, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Saint-Pierre, and good morning, my own brother out there, the family, Munakabo.
Okay, thank you for joining me inside the program this morning. Theophilus, let's start with you. I just see something just on a paper. I don't know if now you. And I know you know what they talk about. Let's just watch and see inside the paper leader again. And let Brian come up for people like NSSF, MCL, oh yeah. Interesting. I don't see her. Okay, let's start with this one quickly. The paper we then call the Hot News newspaper published Theophilus this morning, and this now waiting then say Theophilus Benda eyes / Assistant Secretary General. Why did you go for this position?
Well, it is a very strategic position.
Okay.
When for assist the Secretary General in the day-to-day running of the affairs of SLAG. SLAG is the only thing we have as journalists.
Okay.
And so I am coming into the race, not because of myself, but because I want to come with special values into sludge. So you are correct. I am Theophilus Agbenda, running for that sensitive position of Assistant Secretary General.
So what are the value where you want to come with, and what do you feel say they happen right now where you not kind of happy with?
Okay, well, my new campaigner started.
No, this is not a campaign. I just question.
I decided to come into the race because for a long time, very critical and independent minds like we, they decide for shy away from active involvement in the running of sludge. But this time around, I deem I'm fit for say it is about time. Having served over 30 years in the profession and me being a career journalist and one of the most popular journalists in the country, I think to say it's about time for let myself come on board so that I will come with my own special values, like I stated earlier. And one of the key motivation that the fact say we get so many issues relating to tribalism, where over the years don't undermine the progress of sludge in a way where we ensure absolute togetherness. So now that may come promote absolute togetherness, and the fact that we have so many practicing journalists out there who are not members of sludge. We know for say sludge now for journalists then. So if you are a practicing journalist, you are not a member of sludge, then there is a problem with you. And we know for say many times journalists they fall into situations where they get issues with the law enforcement or with the government. And sludge always come in to come and take up such cases. But we they say if sludge take up any case for any journalist, you forbid a member of sludge. So that's very important. And so I can encourage widespread membership into the association.
Right.
You have prominent journalists there where we know over the years they are not part and parcel of sludge. And I think that is an anomaly.
Okay, so I'm like out to you, Ajibu. Ajibu, we can see people them where they're not there in a particular position, they get all the ideas for come and change certain things them. But when they don't come inside, then just get for dance to the tune of within a meet. You everything Theophilus don't say. And we know the issues they right now are the sludge from the public eyes. You know, a lot of people in the raise concern about several things them. You think say with Theophilus as Deputy Secretary General or Assistant Secretary General, him go able for work and change certain things them way people them they raise concern about now?
You know, it's unfortunate because Asabi, Brother Theo, for a very, very long time. Asabi for be a fundamentally upright individual. Asabi for be somebody with focus, we not get fear or favor, we believe you me, Usai is see the truth. They pursue him relentlessly in no care waiting at that. Theo and I have been quite good friends, but believe you me, where APC step out of line or you see something we no right, it did attack me day, he stayed in position, we come on at the program or we come outside with it, we become friends again. That's him. That's how he is. But unfortunately, the worst position where you could get in a salon, a deputy. Deputy position, I can look and say you can a tantamount to you being the best driver in the world. You can be the best driver. You sabi drive, you kind of do. But if not, you didn't at the driver's seat. All you best driving, not me nothing. You have to be in the driver's seat. If you know to the substantive, all you sabi, all you will, all your intention, you're not able for actually propagate them, for manifest them, if you're not in the driver's seat. That's the only problem down there. But
I love the angle. Theophilus, this is not serious concern. You will get the thing where you want for do, but you're not the in charge. And if you want for take charge of certain things, them you in charge will say you are overshadow them. Fighting will begin.
All right. So we association sludge get a constitution. So you get very defined responsibilities for each executive member, be you the substantive or be you the deputy. So me as the deputy, I go able for influence change from within, right? I go able for work hand in glove.
But I not cut you, but you not say na only when you boss.
Me,
you get me,
more senior to that person there in the game. So I go be the person in principal advisor and me a very, very loyal servant. The reason why I run for the office of Assistant Secretary General, many people are saying, but still, why you not go for the president? Why you not go for the vice? Why you not go for the Secretary General? I just want to be in that executive because it's very important for like guys like we, they within, because we don't condemn from outside. But when you do from outside, you are not able to effect any change or influence any change. But me being inside, I get the same voice where the president gets. I get the same voice where the Secretary General gets. I get the same voice where any executive member gets, because at the end of the day, I'm entitled to attend executive meetings. And so I am able to be there, to listen to it all, and to help in the decision-making process. And if me help for take any decision, it going to be in the best interest of the membership of SLAG and SLAG as an institution. So we not get a situation wherein the Secretary General not going to allow me for operation of my own space or for Guillaume, elderly advice on how to get things better. Because that's one of the things them. SLAG, they get subvention from government. Right now, the subvention level don't go to 2.5 billion leos, all leos. So the thing is that one of the things that many members they say, whatever is coming to SLAG is not filtering down. It's not filtering down. So like me, any server work, me start the interest kind number one. So if I'm gonna SLAG, the interest of the membership go come number one. I will influence a situation wherein the membership go get benefits. For instance, when we don't pass a resolution for say 2% of all the income where they come into SLAG for be set aside for assist journalists that were in a college or journalists that were get problem, journalists that were sick. That resolution is there, but the current executive not able to move them forward. So me, they come push for that 2% there for be made possible, and even for influence a situation wherein we will add that 2% there to 5%, because 2% is nothing. Imagine SLAG is getting 2.5 billion leos, all leos, and then 2% only the filter down to the membership is not enough. So me go come, I will influence the executive for law making 5%, so that we'll be able to create much more impact on the membership than it is now. So now nothing is going to the members directly. So I will ensure, I will influence. So my position is to influence. And I will make sure that the secretariat is much more effective than it is now. If you go to the secretariat now, you're going to say not much is happening. It's a cold place, a very quiet place, unless they get activity. But I will make sure that I influence a situation wherein the SLAG secretariat will be a media hub for journalists with internet facility, with other things that when we go out on board.
Where I begin
I will
ask you,
even bring in material support to SLAG.
Thank you.
I'm also a project writer. I can help in the area of project writing. I can also help in the area of mentoring and other things then.
All right.
So the position
Theophilus,
of Assistant General is not a small position. It's a big position because it is an executive position.
All right. Theophilus, did you get me?
Yeah, surely.
Where I begin ask you the question, you say campaign 10 not begin, but you don't campaign past the one that say
and I said many thanks to Brother Ajibu for the kind sentiment expressed. No doubt he is not painting any picture for just make I look good. He only presented me as I am. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my brother.
All right, so let me move away from Sludge because it look like say Theophilus one can be passed all in company there and a foul.
So much for an elevator pitch, eh?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, why not touch this Gleaner newspaper? This drugs business, they become serious like every other day. With salon name they play in a different parts of the world. But let me watch this Gleaner newspaper say, controversial romance, Dutch criminal impregnates President Bio's daughter. Now we really bit slow understand. Then say, according to source close to Sierra Leone first family, President Julius Maada Bio, Julius Maada Bio's daughter, Agnes Bio, is allegedly expecting the child of notorious Dutch criminal Jos Leidekers. The revelation has sparked outrage in Sierra Leone and the Netherlands, where Leidekers is one of the most wanted people. Jos Leidekers is serving a 24-year open sentence in the Netherlands for multiple crimes, with an additional 23 sentence pending in Belgium. So this is not the story where we see today. Big one. Now the Gleaner newspaper. Ajibu, what do you make up of this? Because from where this case come up, we not ever hear it. In fact, the Minister of Information, we don't tell, we plain one say, the issue of Agnes Bio, they not get any reason for ask him any question about in personal life, yes. But we expect them from don't ask him who that this person where he be there with in a church, where he go with in a farm, where he go with in a launching of the in foundation, where they don't see several side with him. But they say no, the public we not get right for ask any question about that one day. So now this is not the latest program come. What do you think about this?
I mean, this. I look at the presidency and I look at the PR mechanism in the country, and I know they understand how they think through. One has to understand that the mind now a tabula rasa, a blank sheet. If you don't put something inside it, believe you me, based on the circumstances, based on imaginative conundrum, you go fill that space there. Okay, if you not direct how they think and try to make sense out of them, we as people then, okay, are going to fill that space. We go explain them to myself, okay, and not look good. One, they look at this and say, if the president and spokesman them are tight-lipped about this, if the Minister of Information they come, they try for force something per way, but no they answer we own question, then it appears like say all of this not true. I look AYB on Sunday, and I see one from the spokesman them for government come. Clearly can't attack the uncle. Clearly can't tell the uncle what seems to be the premise of the discussion. But I did that woman.
I'm pretty sure that Imran they talk about.
That's very correct.
Because I don't know, I know what him, but I know say that's what he always do.
That's very correct. I mean, I give Fabian Swill such a high commendation. You know, especially when we don't watch, most of them journalists and the anchor over the years don't go. You see that lady and say, you know what, this lady chose the perfect profession for herself. It gets the temerity, it gets the audacity, it gets the ability for maintain decorum. Most other people, the program gonna shut down. Okay, but she kept that boat on sail, even though when this man came, he can't dampen the spirit of the program. She maintained and sailed it through. As a spokesman, we need for can tell people, let's say, if calamity don't come between this country, not just something we look for, not just something we go find, but we must manage it. Okay, nothing to happen, no, but we must manage it. We now we position this, our hands are clean. But when you really begin for posting, pamposing, begin the holla pamposing, why you think what you they see? Why if you see down they say, people and see we they protect a drug baron. People they see the ambassador, they say they come, they not come. People they see, they read and say we ambassador, they don't request for make them pull in immunity power. Then people they say they see somebody say motoka. If you not what you they tell, if you know they connect. We'll see and say the high things. We understand. You go fend drug baron, not sure you go fend drug case. Some people them individually by themselves, they're problematic, they defend problem. So if you're able to separate yourself from that as government and allow people to feel pain with you, but when you go begin force people to feel one kind of way, it's really hide something. So I think that's the problem we have.
Theophilos, what do you make up of this particular matter now the grown? You know, to the extent now where they talk about the president in your big gal picking, say he don't get belay for this person when are the most wanted na Netherlands. What do you make up of this?
So, of course, the issue of the belay is very correct because we not get any contrary view to that. Nobody not come forward and say this is true because the issue of the belay and the marriage between the job objects in question and the president in Peking, I mean, you know, it has not been denied. Even when they ask the minister, the president, it's in a private matter. In a private matter, but it gets a denting effect on the image of the country. Because mind you, one of the justifications where the president is for in traveling all around the place is saying for clean the image of the country. And when he did the campaign, I remember, I follow up on, he said the president at the time, and it's by Kuma, he said they travel too much and they spend so much money, taxpayers' money on those travelings. And so for justify your own traveling, instead of clean up the image of the country. But I will tell you, the image of the country has become dirtier than it were. So for me, it's a very serious matter. And we see a very serious case of denial and outright show of dishonesty on the part of the government. My brother out there mentioned the Guinean ambassador. We were given the impression for say the guy has returned home. But now the other information they get is that the man is still very much in Guinea, and that at any time it will appear court for answer to charges relating to drug trafficking. So therefore, it's a clear case of dishonesty right in this month of Ramadan and moving forward. And for me, it is a serious matter. And believe me, the coming of this guy in the country, Warden Cisse, Salondo effectively become a drug conduit. When I say conduit, now we say now the chain, now the main chain, we say the actual trafficking that take place. And Salondo deserve that because whatever is being trafficked, whatever profit is coming as a result of that, is not coming to us to help in our development. Rather, it is going right into the pocket of individuals, rogue individuals, unpatriotic individuals, some of whom are at the highest level, of governance. And unfortunately, the presidency is right in the middle of this. And for me, it's more than a serious matter.
And you see any seriousness in the side of the government, like for ANALYSE case?
Oh no, there is no seriousness. There is only a show of complacency. For so, okay, well, we cannot deny that we are part of it. Because that is the picture that is being painted. Because now, they even provide that the image salon a safe haven. For such a notorious person to an extent that he is now part and parcel of the first family by way of marriage. So it is already a serious matter.
Okay. All right. Continue for day with me inside the program. Ajibo, let's bring you back inside this. This ambassador, we don't find out for ourselves. We don't watch like everywhere na Cambia. Usai this man been there. Usai he get us. Usai, nade he be chairman for the SLPP. We know Yeri or we know all of the people that we don't talk to. None not ever see this man from where they say he don't come up from Guinea to Saloon. And we expect say if he return back na Saloon, the place where for the na area, at least one of his family member for don't see him. But nobody na in family no one for talk about that one day. And nobody na in area not ever give we any update say, oh, we don't ever see this man and go tell you say, oh, you don't tell see him. That na the only thing we then go tell we. So waiting this they mean because the latest we'll get yesterday from Jibril Bangu and the fact say yes them in bail am, but now then they ask say if for return am back because if for attend court. So if this he actually attend court, what it go mean for the image of the country? Because the government be don't tell we say they don't set to listing diplomatically. What it go mean for the image if we by the end we see an court?
Whether it attend court now or not, okay, no, they worsen the image of the country at this point. It is very clear, no matter what happen, that when you look at the trend of things, this ambassador that engaged inside Amutuka red-handed. It's very clear. Many of us don't in our government, many of us are journalists, and you look at precedent, which is not happening. You look at the turn of events, how things start happening. Just like where you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, after 6, now waiting for count. That's 7. If you count 2, 4, 6, 8, waiting for count after 8. Now 10. If you count 3, 6, 9, 12, waiting for count after 100. Now 15. So you see the sequence. So once you know sequential analysis, you will put the sequence in place. This ambassador, there is no way. That one neighbor don't come na saloon. This day around them, you don't see picture of her. Impossible. The way how they know on social media, it's not possible. Number 2, then they actually say that they recall them for American for consultation. That consultation, they never happened. The next thing we will know, the minister get for good day. Go do it. Okay, next thing we know, we see in picture with the president. Obviously, there's some negotiation. But prior to that, where he said that they asked for make them remove the man in immunity. Meaning that this was also the situation so egregious, the situation so bad, the evidence is so clear, the evidence is so monumental, the evidence is so colossal that they're not going for miss him at all. Naim. The issue of alleged, not to allege, Naim. So they say, listen, remove the immunity, make we try this man. The foreign minister go there. Okay, I forgot negotiate for saying no, dear big this man, who they can sack him, who go deal with him. All right? He come back, he say call the man. Who not see him. But what you really, they don't relieve the man off in duty. Hey, how? If you relieve off in duty, then you don't step out of line, you don't do something wrong, obviously. So clearly, this man now in be dead. Okay, the other two
one, because the other thing where they press on say, oh, not to in be at the vehicle. So we don't always ask this question, say, if not to in at the vehicle, not to in official vehicle they use, not just the embassy utility vehicle. Why if for pay the price? I mean, then get the head of chancellor as well. Although in the political
end,
why in for pay the price?
Thank you, sir. In any ministry, any government establishment, you get the head, whether na a director general, whether na a permanent secretary, whether na a senior district officer, you get the administrative head. And when you fail Mutoka, even if na the ambassador in your Mutoka step, na in you be see bang, 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 the administrative head would have need for explain what you make ambassador in Mutoka day na that particular side day. And we find this in inside. Anybody refer you now say, as far as I know, ambassador be on in personal duty or be on official duty. That one I can talk to ambassador. No matter what, let alone now the utility vehicle of this office. In a crossover border, me and you, we all know for crossover border, you need, let's say, passe, where they cover the people the way they inside, and they talk about the mission where the vehicle they go on. Okay, that is standard. Even though na diplomatic motoka, it means that you will not be subject to search no more. But as long as you cross over the border, you forget that laissez-passer. Not true. That laissez-passer is under the strict guidance of the HOC. So if you need for no side the property of the embassy there at all times. So he should have been the person where them for ask this question. Now, in for can talk say, no, ambassador na can go. So when I go to ambassador. But that never happened from day one. Ambassador direct. not deputy ambassador, not first secretary, not you know the other thing funny. The press attaché they get was quite vociferous, very loud man. Yes, remember when they bring them people and come, when they go get at the slum, they get at them come. Oh my God, I mean, they talk, you hear, thing, they not say nothing up to this point because they don't tell us, say, well, you want Pandit to be a big with the child for handling. This is so bad. Nothing not for talk. Nothing not there for talk.
Sita, interesting one. Sita Toure, I'm pretty sure you will get this message. Why you not go say something on this? Yeah, we need for know. You forbidden snap, you forbidden do video, you forbidden do voice notes and send her like you used to do. You know.
Exactly.
But wait to let's ask Una this question. This issue not to today it begin. I listened to a voice note from Sylvia Blyden 3 years ago. We tell we the people of Salon say, Sita they accuse them on certain things then. If they make in at one, it will pull Alimami Bangura in West Nado and the vice president in West Nado because then we don't meet them and it don't mass certain case. So if this come up at this point, for saying that this kind of case, now Sylvia been on the sabi but long time ago.
Yes, definitely, yes.
He points finger directly at the vice president and the ambassador, and nobody no ask her one question. Nobody no ever say anything to him because he come out and tell we say him be not the manage, he be not the mass case them. What's in this case?
Say what you may. Sylvia, something they misfire her, but anytime Sylvia say something, we look something they under. Something they under, and now you don't see so. And by all of this, in concern has been manifested that something they were dirty about Dengaya, something they were not right. Okay, and it's very clear for say the ambassador na in pen inside a vehicle. I mean, you could lie it, but how far you can go with that, you know? And waiting. But the other problem is Salon police before collaborate with the Guinea police to investigate this matter. The IG can tell we say they will inform we every week about what's in the happen in this case. They not come again. They not come again. They have never had their own press conference. I mean, you notice what's in the happen. I wonder how they feel as an IG. We not get no free hand for do what you want to do. This issue of state capture, okay? Because why IG they come now government press briefing? They can get 3 minutes. Sorry, they get 7 minutes. Out of the 7 minutes, we talk 4 minutes and stop them. They control what they say, then control how for talk. But come on, you know the shame for institution. I mean, I can understand certain guy, you don't reach to the point when a retirement, you don't pass retirement age, they serve at the will of the president now, so let it just be a. But you should have integrity. If you're not able to be professional at this later part of your career, hands off. Have a nice day. I don't do 35 years at police already. Now go with me respect. But you know. You're not going to be respected when you don't retire. You will be seen as this is not a full FYG. It was fooled around with. Police not able to forget their own press conference about this matter. We're so serious. Is that makes sense to you? It allow government for can't control them, they can't catch and they wait all man don't talk then and call a IG can't talk quick. Well, come on now. Come on.
All right.
People, they see that.
Theophilos, quickly, before we don't get another guest, we don't join inside the program. But around the same time, when we get the information, say the 31st of December, when I Indian catch this vehicle, na Guinea. Now, around that same time, the 31st of December, this video come up for the president, the first family, with this alleged drug, baron, where they're at church. Whose kind of coincidence this? Theophilos? Okay, I think we actually lost some over there. We don't lost some over there.
Okay, but I go help him. That is not a coincidence, my brother. Any side with the president.
Sorry, Ajibu, they come to you. Theophilos, did he get to you? He actually did, but I'm not here. Anyway, yes, Ajibu, go ahead.
Any side where the president they go now area where highly fortify and classify. In fact, they send an advanced team where president they go on side, especially upline and place like them place that they even when the president they go overseas, they send an advanced team, a team of maybe 2 security for go before, go join the security apparatus where they even though where they can nonsense in the camp, but they send advanced team. Let alone when it they go now in village, that corner they you, who that they go there, what you go vendi, not to Bo, not to Kenema, not to Tonkolili, not to 91 when I pass you the pass no. Now corner anybody will go there intend for go there, a mean for go there is supposed for there. You know what I mean? They send security where they go come the one old area. Make sure say they understand all who say the president get for pass, they watch the area the day, they man the area the day. Who say get for Sidon, they man the area the day. Okay? Then when the president come, security apparatus for there around them. You will not belong near the president. You will never get anywhere close to it. Let alone you know which man. You stand out. Oh, come on. You go see which man in a village. You see which man a free John say, the begin one to say, you do this. Then you go see in a village. All you mind now, than this guy. You go say use security apparatus. But they are going to tell you say the police, that nonsense. The presidential guard, that nonsense. All this are being for bulldoze. If they not agree for accept, say, they sabi this person, it means that they are useless, they are worthless. It means for say they irresponsible, they don't take. You want for play with Mother Bill, go ahead, but not play with the president of Sierra Leone. Not like commodity now the way they play with. Now we president, so he must be protected. But for now, when I make him for Kandamaso, when I tell me so, I don't know who that they are around them. I mean for say, when they bring problem can I salon tomorrow. Okay, because if something happen and kill with president, if something happen, like what you know happen, so the president is found in the midst of a drug barrel. The one man is fair way for talking. Other countries they look where they shake with it. So what's a place? But we they begin life and people like now. Look at this embarrassment. It would have been worse than this. It could be worse. The president's life will be in danger. It means that the security apparatus that surround they work. It's beyond this. Listen. You get managers them where they manage day-to-day operation in any organization. You get director them where they think strategically and plan strategically. In management, you must have that. Okay, where they look down, they go and see what's in the happen. And appear like for say we manager them fail, we director them fail. Now we man the way they can for can bulldoze and for can lie. Now they don't take. You see now, you do work 10 times as hard because you don't put measures in place. How you put measures in place? When I lie, when I lie.
Okay. Continue for the way to inside the program. Theophilus don't join you, NT?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, hold on, I can't tell you. Let's go now to the next guest inside the program. We na Musa Mansare, the Secretary General for the National Union of APC Students, na Anes Baikuruma University of Science and Technology. And either way to inside the program. Good morning and welcome to the program. Please unmute your mic. Yes, go ahead. Good morning, Musa.
Yeah, good morning, Pierre.
Yes.
And thank you for this opportunity for I able to talk to the people around the globe.
All right. Thank you for where you join me inside the program. Let's take Kuna to another issue quickly. And I will start with you because this got to do with, picking them as well. We hear again about this rest business where they say in the last 3 years, rest done the Canada country. And according to the Minister of Information, 21 ship of rest don't come inside the country in the last 3 years. And according to Ram, then send this rest go to the Ministry of Education for the school feeding program. But when we dig into the audit report, we find out say this rest, they don't actually send a normal so, then sell them to service provider, and then the service provider sell them back to government. What do you make up of this rest where come up? So this discussion will come up.
Well, as somebody where they follow Sierra Leone issues them, trust me, for now, I can say Sierra Leone we're in a state of dilemma.
Okay.
Because if you see as a government, we know say all about government na funding. If you see government go they get side for they get funding for one in day-to-day affairs, now some of them things that we can expect. And like how we do so as Sierra Leonean, we expect say them don't know say what we they get from donor partners and for just help we. But if you see things like this happen, I hope say not the right thing you get because myself be the follow short issues And at the end of the day, I do some of the findings as somebody when a researcher, and we like for follow up within the go, especially within the government system. And I think say all waiting you get, not the fact.
All right.
If you watch like this rest business, now that's me. You they find out say now that school feeding program no look effective for the past 3 years. It not look effective. It not look effective because like some of them thing and the way the partner can send them normally not for the schools. But if you see a minister just go take use them for in your own personal business, and all that for let me say the beneficiaries not able to get access to them. And trust me, you see some of them business people where then they go sell good thing and they at the end of the day when you see them going at the market, then they make a costly.
Yeah.
Then they make a costly. So now that make if you find out say this school feeding program not effective because they want the way for benefits out of the rest benefits. And when the business people and then go sell and give the government will buy the amount where they sell again. You see, and some of them things don't really disturb the schools them.
In fact, what do we understand ourselves? Now the picking, I mean the parents and then they pull plus us money and then the government give rest. So I wonder how it's like. But we'll come back to you just now. Theophilus, let's come with you inside. I don't know if you follow this school feeding and you follow this 21 ship of rest where the agriculture minister talk about.
Surely.
Yeah, so what do you make up of this? Yesterday we listened to the chairman for the Western Rural District Council, Kasho Joel, and Kolwe say at some point I then can go pull plazas money safe or the parents can contribute for them and cook for them. I just rest no more the government again. So taking into consideration, government is sell the rest to service provider sell the rest to government. And when the government sell the rest to service provider, they sell them cheaper than waiting na the price where NPPA they give. And then when service provider they sell them to government, it sell them double. What do you make up of this? And the question is, who that the benefit from this money? Who side the money they right now?
So you see, this is a very serious case of corruption. Unfortunately, because if they send something for the people of Sierra Leone, government no got no right for selling to a third party. If I go straight for the intended purpose, selling it is defeating the purpose, and it clear say somebody is benefiting from the process of selling and then recycling it back into the system. Because as far as I'm concerned, the one thing about school feeding, I mean, it's a very good idea, but unfortunately, it is only as a result of politics, just for political gain, not for any intended gain for the people. Because if not for the intended purpose, well, the school feeding gets more attention than it is now. And even now, not to all schools them the benefit of the school feeding. Not to all regions the benefit from the school feeding. And the quality of the food is nothing good to talk about. So it's a shame that has to come from outside. So what they show is that outsiders have more love for us, the people, than the government get love for we. Because imagine, most of the development projects are either initiated by international partners or fully supported by international partners or partners supported by international partners. The bridges, the other things there, where they come up now, without international partners, where those things will not come up. So it's like we look at initiative anymore. Even if we can look at initiative, we can only talk about them, but we lack the support to put into it. For me, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Ajibu?
Yes, sir. The idea of free quality education and school feeding program and all of that, now a brilliant initiative, fine idea, really, really. But I think 5, 6, or 7 years into this, we're not able to foresee the efficiency. We're not able to foresee the value of the process. The aggregate or net benefits is nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. We understand, say, the country cash trap. We all know that. Say, Tintranga, government no get money. We shall be that. We will know for say this rest we don't come before, and when this rest come before, the misuse them, ACC grab, the man within a ACC talk beaucoup for say you don't catch people them, they are alleged, they take this to this and whatnot and so on. You don't go to court. Courts don't begin prosecute the case and all of that. While away, they say no, you know, want jury that Judge 9 wants. While away, they say okay, we not continue with the case. Just left and so. 49,000 bags of rice was misplaced. It got evaporated. Nobody knows responsible. No questions asked. So you left. Okay. Now, lately we see say the price of rice don't somehow adjusted as they see. It don't come down to 800,000. Now you say 750 and so on and so forth. But the only way that they go happen, I mean for say the supply of rice don't change in the country. Something don't happen. You don't get additional amount of rice inside the country somewhere somehow. And for make that additional supply of rice, they able to change the price of rice. Okay, it means for say you contract as waiting the kind side. And for that you contract waiting the kind side, now sell you sell them. Money transfer, now sell you sell them. Okay. So at the seller will take a step back. We look at waiting the minister say, I talk them. They were not transparent at all in this. Italic will say it get to a point where he was so pressured, he said this they can become a scandal, make a talk about them. Then they talk about them. So when you look about how all things happen, now be a false transparency. So all we can say, Yuki continue for day inside with government, and it must stop. It really must stop now. And if it not stop, then what do they attempt to achieve? We're going to become worse after all said and done. So Paul is restaga. Na joke. This is not true. Not transparent, a very crookish the way they do the thing, and it so happened that they were under pressure to tell people they say, rest on they come for the last 3 years. Rest on they come for the last 3 years. Okay? Now only now we can find out say this they happen. Okay? And when you talk about the process of this school feeding program, nothing to write home about. You say you 7,000 bags of rice to fishermen then because they include the fishing. Hey, how now by accident we can do? What do you make able to sit down and blast down on it? So all of what's in there happen, it is show for say really and truly this administration miss them completely, and then self really don't have. I think to say they cannot wait for make all thing end. You can only lie so much.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. We don't come to the end, almost the end of the show this morning. So let's come to una quick one. If una for actually, discuss something where we may not be done discuss, waiting that issue there for be. I'll start with you, Musa. Musa, what do you want for actually left with we before you go?
Yeah, well, one of the issue where I'll be informed, but for discuss on now on the saga of the resignation of the chairman for the APC.
Okay.
Where we read so many bloggers, they go and bash at the national executive, say the chairman for resign. And another area they are just one clear.
Please go ahead quickly.
Yeah, for now, especially like how the Sierra Leone as the least happy nation at the world. And you know, now some of them things they actually lead to so many of we young people when they look to their future again, they just they look to their immediate benefits. And trust me, you see, this not a thing where majority of we for the art we had. As we know, say some of them people are, especially their position, they are elected positions, not a selection. So if you just snap the media, they say the national chairman for resign, and so many of them, we can get an input where we ask them, what's not the reason when it's fine? You know, we're able to justify. So tell me the truth. If you either went to say something for that, I expect the person to resign. So as some area then they just be expect say we for elaborate on less we need to understand, let them understand more about that.
Okay.
And you know, so especially some of the social media bloggers where they within the APC don't blogging as a means of survival. As a means of survival. And you know, like what we do so as young guys, you get somebody we just buy for you phone. They give you weekly top up and monthly stipend. Trust me, anything you tell you for do they do them. Now some of the things and this owner can see so many guys they go to the media say the national chairman for resign or no resignation. And I hope say if you as sober minded somebody see not the thing, you know, say these are all talks when don't make any sense.
Okay.
So and now just an advice I go like for left with we
young bloggers.
Come with them, especially the one them way they engage for the course now media, and you know as elite, especially who they are the 100% elite wing of the APC, we need for always be decent in the way where we attack issues, attack personalities. We need for maintain some standards.
Okay, all right.
Not allow let somebody use you say because of him buy for you top up or give you monthly stipend or buy for you phone. Say go cost this person in media. Now some of them things they I expect say we need for avoid for now. What do we need for focus on? Now the clear picture of tomorrow. And you know for now the current state where Sierra Leone now only the grace of God they able to pull away from Musa we did. And if you watch all the bad things them where they rank the world, Sierra Leone we the number one.
Yeah.
As youth, we expect to sell for sit down for the thing but that. Not so for the go and follow a politician, then they essentially go cost other somebody say cost this for this. As sober-minded youth, we need for the sit down and think how we for push we can't go before.
Okay. Thank you
we
very
need for
much.
sit down for the thing.
All right,
Yeah.
blessing. Okay, so let me come to you, Theophilos. Waiting you want for left with me, please.
Thank you. All right. So me to go to a recent global report will come out for say Salon Day very, 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 very low on countries them where the citizens they're happy. That Salon is full of unhappy people. And Salon fall 6 places from the last rating. What does this mean? That the country sits very comfortably on the time bomb situation that can explode anytime. And if that explodes, it's not going fine for we. So we pray to God, let that explosion not ever take place, but also we not underrate the situation. When people are unhappy, it means everything is going bad for them. And we were promised a new direction. But this new direction, I don't know, but a semblance of it is yet to be seen. And this is a very serious concern. And even the president don't allude to the fact that given the tenet of democracy and the time frame of just 10 years where it gets, not able to bring about the desired change. This is a very serious statement where, unfortunately, if the other country, a call for a call for level parliament pass a vote of no confidence. But unfortunately, we are keeping a seal lip on it, even though the president not come out openly. Now, like when Mama become openly and say, I don't fail the country. What if I be able to show for say he not be able for bring about the desired changes because of the time frame where he gets? Oh my God, it is a statement of self-defeat. And it should be taken very seriously.
Sure.
And this report is coming just few weeks after the president made that kind of statement, because we were published a new direction, and all of a sudden, we are in a far more worse situation. So it's a very serious matter, unfortunately.
All right, thank you very much, Theophilus Sabenda. Ajibu?
Thank you, Pierre. What I will do, I will piggyback on both ideas when my brother they don't present.
Okay.
What Mr. Theophilus say is very true. Sierra Leoneans get for take we say very seriously and understand say we get for do things we right for we and do things we right for children yet unborn. That said, we must hold our politicians to an extremely high standard. We must be able to evaluate what they do, observe and see if they make meaningful difference in our life. If they are not, then you can change them through the ballot box. You can change that through the ballot box. We don't get an opportunity. We were not sure at 2023 as to waiting the administration they carried. Up until this point, they don't blame everything else from Ukraine to COVID to this to that, and don't come out of this. So I don't know him for come out of them. Now we blackouts don't come off from epileptic to total blackout, and the president are in at the minister. You know, when President Grab say, I'm going to be minister, it don't mean say they get 2 salary. It don't mean say they go sit down at the office. But now for put fear in people, they no more for say, okay, any local one they want stop. I mean, the president now, all thing they come to me. Now the thing was safe. So you go for trade, you see, they're not taking serious. They're not taking the president here. You dip what you dip and we dip what you dip and so now attempt this for make we come together as a people and understand, say, you know what, make we compare the APC term and compare the SLPP term, no matter what you say in any shape or form, okay, your life was a little better than it is now. So you have to make a decision for bring the APC come back in the office. Let's see the back of this administration. It's not working. Okay, now, my brother from NOAS, you know, as youth, now through a talk, the advice we advise the youth them not foresee themselves as experts. The youth not foresee themselves as the sabi all thing. No, the whole idea of establishing NOAS, now for me kuna train, develop, learn how to learn, plan, lead, organize, and control. So we are able for camp, we are able for run government, able for run a country. But if you sit down now, you say you sabi past all man, then you don't defeat the purpose. You need for train. And what that means that in life, there must be order. In life, people and they will get different aspirations, people and they will get different intentions, and all them at the same area. Then self get right like I get right. So that is why you put order in place. Where you get an executive, you're there for a period of time. Whether you like it or not, whether you put an or you put an day, you have to respect that executive. Okay? You get ways and means for hold them responsible if they behave in a manner we're not correct. But you must respect the executive. You may not like the individual, okay? But they are in office for the next 3 years, and you must respect that. If you believe saying they do something right, there are measures based on your constitution where you get individual different constitution for correct down the if you want protest. Okay, but may they appeal to a young man them for say, listen, even in the education where they go get na college, 60% of what you learn now what you call general education courses, psychology, sociology, little bit of English, little bit of chemistry introduction, and so on and so forth. 30% now you major. 10% na elective other thing them. So you see what's in happening in your undergraduate life? 60% now general for make you understand how life they operate, how life they flow, interact with other people, know how to talk to people, know how to make the network. Okay, now when you go into probably a master's level, now you focus on something special. Okay, when you go to PhD now, you look at how to add to the breadth and scope of the discipline and look at different ways to look at things. That's the modus operandi. Whether not Chinese, whether not German, whether not Japanese, now so it turn all sides. So at the big we use them. Okay, like we follow the structure, like we respect the executive, like we respect the executive no matter what. You get people in the way like Samura. Yes, you like him, but when push comes and shove, the executive is responsible for what happens in the APC. They are responsible for push forward the idea, the issues of the APC, and we must respect that.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ajibu Tijan Jalo. Thank you very much, Musa Mansari. And thank you very much, Theophilus Benda, for taking our time for joining inside the program this morning. I appreciate our time, on our contribution, very much important. And please get on yourself a very, very good day. Ajibu, we they work on your suggestion, and I think it'll go very well. Thank you, and please.
Ramadan Mubarak.
When I get to myself a good day. And you will watch the program. We want to appreciate your time with me inside the program. You will not like it, please consider for like before you go. You will not subscribe it, please consider for do so. Thanks to the producer, we actually put this team together. We get a wonderful program this morning. My name is Sembepe, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again some other beautiful day. We still left now with the rest. The rest, we love this rest business. And good day.
Mr. Minister, we understand say 21 sheep then come with rest Nawataki. Is it true?
The Salon people them receive a gift from the people of China of res for the tune of about 1,114 metric tons of rice. This don't come for the past 3 years.